Ever had a headache that just feels like your head is completely tearing itself apart? That is how I feel sometimes. And today's illustration is inspired by my headaches. So, since spring has hit and then summer has come into full effect, the biggest thing with me is I have sinus issues, and I've always suffered with sinus issues. So anything to do with pollen, dust, anything just sets me off. I'm constantly stuffed up. I am always blowing my nose. I wake up in the mornings, my eyes are puffy, my sinuses are just completely clogged up. So yeah, this piece inspired me to basically draw something that relates to how my sinus headaches feel when I get them. Now, sinus headaches, and if you get them, you'll understand, are right at the front of the head. They're in between your eyes, they go across your eyes, they go into your nose, they go down the cheeks, I get them in my teeth, in my top teeth, where they just ache. And sometimes I just get the pain in just one side of my nose, and it goes through my eye. And sometimes they get it that bad that it completely bedriddens me, and I have to lay down. Sometimes medication doesn't take it away. I've basically got to sleep it off. So this is how I feel when I get a sinus headache. I feel like my head is splitting down the center and it's being pulled apart, and I get blurry vision and all sorts of stuff that is it's not a nice experience. And yeah, I have sought help with my sinuses, but the next best thing to do is to get an operation, and I don't want to get an operation. I've had a few doctors say to me, it's not recommended, don't go down the route of having the sinus operations. So I don't want to do that. So I just persevere with it, and a lot of the issues that I do have with my sinuses is where I live. And I have brought this up in other videos where I mentioned that I've had a lot of doctors tell me my sinuses won't get better while I live where I live because of the humidity and in the environment. I would have to move further down south for my sinuses to have half a chance to feel better, but I don't have that option because everything is here where I am right now. And yeah, I'm not leaving here because everything's established here. So basically I've got to put up with it, and I've got to manage it the best way that I can. So this illustration is just, I wanted to do some sort of like elf or monster sort of head, where this monster is just being split in half. The head is just being split in half, and you can see the amount of pain that she's in. And the eyes, I really wanted to represent like that sort of pain and the vision that goes with a sinus headache. It's not like your vision goes, it just, everything's really bright and you can't really open your eyes, and it really hurts. And it can affect your vision, not like a migraine sort of affect your vision, but yeah, it does. You don't want to open your eyes because it hurts that bad, and yeah, it's not nice. So that's why I put all these pupils in her eye, and well, not pupils, but you call it irises. I think that's what it is. In her eyes, and yeah, just have a few like things in the eyes to say, yeah, no, just something's not right here. And yeah, there's a lot of blood in this illustration. Like there is a lot of blood, and I really enjoyed doing this piece because of it. Like the more blood that I can include in an illustration, the happier that I seem to be. And yeah, there's a lot of pain in this piece, and that's where I'm getting across that this is my representation of a sinus headache. I was sort of worried about this piece because I feel like it wasn't coming together. Even when I finished it, before I put the white gel pen on, I thought, oh God, it's not coming together. It's just something's not right about this piece. But once I sort of put the white gel pen on, I was a bit more happier with it. And yeah, I had a bit of a touch and go moment with this piece, but all in all, I enjoyed making this. I've never made a piece like this before, so it was quite fun to do, and especially when I decided not to do the ear on the left side of the face, and I just decided to do like this blood, just exploding from that side of the head. For reasons I don't know, I just did it, and I thought that it was a nice touch to balance up, because I didn't want to put another ear on there. I just didn't want to put an ear, so I just did like this blood squirting. So it's like her ear was just torn off and there's blood going everywhere. And yeah, that is my piece for today, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And I know there's a lot of blood, so if you're a bit squeamish, it's probably not a video for you, but I probably should have put that warning at the beginning. But oh well, if you're subscribed to my channel anyway, you know what I'm like, so you know what to expect. It's on you if you didn't like this piece. So anyway, I'm out of here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.